What's going on, guys? It is Shaheen from Shaw's Profits, and today we are going to actually look at how to do profitable book publishing. All right, I'm going to show you exactly what lazy and or ignorant publishers do, publishers that are not profitable, that don't make that much money, or who make a little bit of money and then the money vanishes because they get totally destroyed by their competition. So pay attention to this video. I don't do stuff like this too often where I screen share kind of, what I do on Amazon. But I wanted to today. I wanted to make sure you guys aren't going into this viper pit of pure ignorance and laziness. Okay. Now, like I said, some publishers, they do this because they're lazy. Some publishers do this because they're ignorant. Some publishers are both. So you have to see which one you are or which one you aren't, and which one you don't want to be. I advise if you want to make $3,000 to $5,000 a month in passive income or more, but realistically $3,000 to $5,000 a month, which is very doable, it is very attainable. All right, you could easily do that if you just don't be too lazy. All right. When I put a shill out on my course and tell you guys to get inside and that you can at least make an extra $2 to $3 grand a month with Kindle Publishing, you definitely can. But I don't want to actually give you the impression that you're going to be lazy and that you're going to do nothing to earn that kind of money reoccurring every single month. Whether you like it or not, you will. And one of the things that I want to show you not to do is in this video. So let me get to the point. Let me get to showing you that. Before I do, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, like this video. If you want to see more content like this, like the video. Let me know that you guys are awake and are taking notes and are actually into the content that I put out. All right, let me know. So let's go ahead and get into it. People get on the Amazon marketplace, all right, and they're like all gung-ho about making money. Maybe they've bought a few courses and they've gone through and they're like, all right, I'm going to violate every single thing that I learned in that course by going to the Kindle ebooks and going straight to the bestsellers list, right? So they go to the bestsellers list and they say, yeah, I'm going to publish a book and it's a bestseller book, right? And they go to the Kindle ebooks and what do? They say, I'm really passionate about health and fitness. And so why don't I go ahead and go into the health and fitness market? And they look and they stop there and they're like, all right, here we go. I got a ton of ideas. Yeah, and they go ahead and they start writing keywords down. They start writing books down, unlimited memory and mindfulness and, boundaries. These are actually like books by legitimate, real authors. Not that we aren't legitimate, in what we do, but nonetheless, you know what I mean. Guys that are being published by big publishing houses. They might even take it a step further and go into diets and weight loss, right? And they look around and they look and they look and they see the Keto Crockpot Cookbook, all right? And immediately, boom, they're like, yeah, that sounds very interesting. That's what I'm going to publish my book on. They take this keyword and they'll go ahead and that's it. That's all they'll do. They'll go ahead and they'll publish a book on it and it'll come out. They'll put it up. It'll make some money. Oops, sorry about that. It'll make some money for the first maybe day, week, or even month, and then boom, the money stops. The money stops flowing in. The pipeline gets, it gets congested, or not congested, it gets eliminated altogether. And that's for the simple fact that we probably have 15,000 other books with the same exact keyword, all right? You keep going through the bestseller list, and you're going to see one book after another that's a play or a variation on that keyword. And so this is, like I said, where most publishers stay. This is it right here. And if you want to make money in this game, you will go a step or two or three beyond this. And in Six Figure Publishing, in my course, I show you exactly how to do it. I don't say don't use the bestseller list. What I always say is use the bestseller list to fuel your searches. So what a profitable publisher does, what students in the course do, and what you should be doing is finding the keywords, right? You find keywords that are being used to death on the bestseller list, all right? Ketogenic diet, for instance. That is being used to death. It's been used to death for a long time. We'll take this book and we'll type in ketogenic diet. Right? We're already getting a bunch of long tail keywords. Now, number one, I wouldn't go into the health niche to begin with, especially as a beginner. Like, I would not advise this. But for demonstration purposes, let's just do that. I don't want to reveal anybody's niches, especially anybody who's in in the course and they're following my strategies and making money with their own books. I don't want to accidentally unveil anything, of course. So we're just going to keep it to a very popular, oversaturated, but profitable nonetheless niche, but that a lot of like big timers are in, and you got to really be, you got to know what you're doing to be making money in these niches. I don't advise them personally. I'm not in these niches myself. From there, I say I have 3,000 search results, right, under ketogenic diet. Well, here's the cool thing. Not all of these search results are going to be exactly ketogenic diet. So what a hardworking, very, very motivated and determined publisher is going to do is going to go through these results one by one until he starts finding other keywords or other phrases that he can use to then fuel other searches. All right, and this is really it, guys. This is key. This is how I kind of do my keyword research, at least one way of doing it. There are many, many more ways, and as I always say, get into the course, get into six-figure publishing if you want to discover all the little ins and outs, the nooks and crannies to find keywords. But this is one major strategy that I use, and it's hard work. I mean, you got to keep going through these books, and you got to find books that sometimes I'll get all the way to page 35, right? And I might find a gem there, or I might find another keyword, that like intermittent fasting and ketogenic diet, boom, like I've been exposed now to intermittent fasting. I might take that and find that intermittent fasting isn't actually a profitable keyword, that it's actually very saturated, but within intermittent fasting there could be other subcategories, and then within those categories there could be other subcategories. So I'll keep doing this until I finally find a keyword, and like I said, there are other little things to do, way too much stuff to actually talk about in this video, and of course, if you want the whole cannoli, go ahead and join Six Figure Publishing. We have a $60 off coupon code up until March 31st. But really, this is it, guys. This is what I do. Anytime I want to find keywords and I want to ensure that I can find a profitable keyword, I will just go through these books one by one. I'll write other words down, the coconut ketogenic diet, right? Like this has a good sales rank, but if I type this in, most likely, I don't know how profitable it is. And by the way, the sales rank is okay, 96,924. I usually like to publish books below 50,000 sales rank. Like I won't even, at this point in my career, I really won't mess with anything that is over 50,000 sales rank. I just won't do it. So I might type in, coconut. Am I spelling that right? Ketogenic. All right, already it's not autofilling, so there's a bad. And I mean, you look at this book, there's so many red flags about it. Like there's coconut ketogenic diet, right? It's not autofilling up here. All right, that's one red flag. And we got 180 customer reviews on this book, so most likely it is a big author, and Dr. Bruce Fife. Like that could be a pen name, but we go down a little bit further, and here we go. Here's all his certifications. So most likely this book is being marketed to an external list outside of Amazon. It has a following, or there is a bigger publisher that is publishing it. And right here, Piccadilly Books. And I wonder if anybody know Piccadilly Books? Is that a is that a professional publisher? Doesn't sound like it, but it could very well be. And if it is, I mean, like the book length is 320 pages, so every red flag is up about this book. Like I said, the purpose of this video is not to get too far into this rabbit hole, but to kind of tell you guys my thinking and how I go about doing these keywords. I don't stop at the bestseller list, all right? I do not stop at just putting in the bestseller list and then maybe taking a keyword from there, or even typing that keyword in and then seeing other search results on the first or second page. Sometimes I'll go down to the 50th page if I have to, and I'll be writing other words down that could fuel other searches. All right, I have like tons of notes all the time I'm taking on other words I use. To not lose my momentum, I'll quickly write the words down and keep going through the list. If I don't find anything, I'll go back to those words, all right, and I'll put them in. And I'll do this over and over and over again, and this is how I can virtually guarantee in a day that I can find a book that will make me money, all right? I know that if I just do this process over and over in a day, I'll find a book that makes me money. It's like printing money. It's like having a money printing press, all right? Once you know this strategy and you implement it over and over. And of course, like I said, I have a lot of other little hacks and strategies and methodologies you can use inside the course. Go ahead and get inside. The price is going to go back up, and get it while it's this low, because I'll probably be raising the price pretty soon. That's it, guys. Go ahead, subscribe to the channel if you like this content, like the video, and tell me what you guys think. Do you have any other secret ninja strategies you'd like to unveil? If you don't, I understand. You should be charging for anything that you know that most other people don't, and that can get you results. That is my belief. You guys should all be doing it. If you're not, man, kind of like Mark Twain said once. He said, you know, anyone that writes but for money is a blockhead, and I always side with that. So that's been it. This has been Shaheen at Shah's Profits. Hope you guys like this. Get inside the course. Don't stall. Make some money with your own Kindle business. Really dedicate at least an hour a day to doing what I'm talking about. You guys will find success with it, okay? I can't guarantee anything, but you should be able to find success relatively fast, all right? I'll talk to you guys very, very soon. Bye-bye.